I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I ain't gonna get emotional from them, but when I'm not with them, boy, when I touch that steering wheel and I'm by myself, I might cry. Like, y'all understand? It's one of the ones, like, bro, since the first one I seen somebody that had a C5, and ooh, but the first one I seen, lady, she had a C5. She used to rev that thing up, bro. That thing used to go crazy, bro. I always wanted one. She used to just do burnouts with us. That was my first time seeing a burnout. Every time we seen a Miss Marcy, we'd be like, hey, do a burnout, just spin it out. We just doing it every time. It's like, with the truck, so you tell them to tug on the chain, do the horn. So we was doing that every time we saw her. We was forcing her to burn her tires up. Anyways, later on, she had an all red one, convertible. Fast forward a little bit after that, I see a C6, all white, red, like it's got the red calipers, red wheels, red trim. I was like, oh no, it did have the red wheels. In my mind, that's what I said I would do. I would do the red wheels, but it had all like red trim and stuff. I was like, all they missing is red wheels. So that was like my dream, to get a C6, Z06, and then put that the red wheels on it, just that white with the red, go clean. Nowadays you see a lot of white and black, which that's always a good look no matter what car it is. But boy, that was the one. And then fast forward today, when I seen them C8s coming out, I remember the first one I saw, I said, bro, is that a Lambo? I said, and then somebody said, bro, that's a Corvette. I said, no way, they looking like that now? Because I kind of just stopped. Like, after like the C6, C7, like when they jumped to the C8, like I said, I ain't been a big car head, so I don't keep up with cars like that. So when they went to C8, like I dead ass thought I saw a Lambo. I ain't gonna lie, hit that bitch, hey. That motherfucker, Brandon ain't got shit on me.
Go ahead, give him the play-by-play real quick. What just happened?
I got finessed, bro. They hit me over the head, whacked me for the fucking Stingray, basic model, 1LT, 200K, bro. But I'm going,
At a 23%, that's a good rate. Yeah. 23 is a good rate. Don't let them talk.
I know y'all out here with a 50. We out here
23% interested.
No, I'm just kidding, bro. We got a great deal on it. We whacked them over the head. But
low listing. Yeah, we definitely had to do them dirty.
Some negotiating, man.
That's
crazy.
Look at the carbon wheels.
Even the only next car is the Lambo R.
We ain't gonna have ZR1.
It's crazy to be out the road with.
You can go with a Z06 and still do what you go with a Corvette. It's all three y'all came as a team.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Shit, let me give me a Corvette hat.
Machine paid for this on his own.
Yeah, I'll take care of this.
No, you did not.
I always do. That's why.
Did they buy a car?
Yeah.
You sure did.
Hey, man, I appreciate you.
Do y'all know what's about to go down?
Man, I'm so thankful.
That nigga got the playlist, but you're just like me. Let's do it. Speed up. Stay in front of him. You stop. It's English, nigga.
I'm gonna just pass him. Ready? Ready to pass him?
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we did the damn thing. We got our dream car, man. I mean, obviously, I done had it for 24 hours now. I'm gonna do my little recap of my whole day, but just to give my thoughts so far on having my dream car, bro, like, it's crazy because I feel like most people, they say they had their dream car. They say, oh, I'm gonna get my dream car one day. They say it at such a young age, right? And whether you believe it or not, that little person does not know. It doesn't really know what's gonna happen. It's just a thought. It's just a dream. It's just like, you could just sit on that forever, be like, one day. And then one day comes, bro. Like one day came. First car, I had a Sonata. Well, my true first car was my mom's Lincoln. It was like a Lincoln LS, whatever. It had a little V8 in it. I was always impressed because it had a V8. I'm 18 years old, got a V8. Thing had overheating issues. But hey, I used to push that thing, man. I actually had to go to court about that for racing. So, earlier me, I got a bunch of tickets. So I had to get the Sonata because the sport, I couldn't even get like a Scion or like a little hatchback or anything like that. Any sporty car just wasn't gonna be it for me. Like I just couldn't get them because I had tickets. So I had to get the Sonata, had to go the fuel efficient route. Had that car for 2 years. It felt like a lot longer, but then I realized, like, when I look at the timeline and when I got my truck, I was like, oh wow, I didn't have that car for nothing but maybe 2.5 years, 3 years max. I got that beginning of 2017. By the end of 2019, I was moving on to the truck. So yeah, I switched from the Sonata to the truck. I still got my truck right there. I love, I fell in love with the bow tie. I'm a Chevy guy till I die, man. So I got the truck, got the Silverado. I was actually thinking about, I'll show you guys that in a second, but you know, my baby beat up in the back. She got a little back there, but you know, nothing crazy. I actually thought about doing some stuff to it, upgrading it and whatnot, like throwing some new wheels on it, lifting it, you know, or do like a little leveling kit, wheels, throw cold air intake, and then do the exhaust on it, and that truck's good for me. You know, it's a 2017, it's got 80K miles on it, so I don't really drive that much. You know, now I got me a new little toy on the little weekend. To fast forward to today and to have our dream car, like, I don't even know how to feel. Like, it's obviously, I'm still fresh in it. It's gonna take a little time to feel like my whip. Every new car I get takes, you know, feels like a little rental at first, and it sets in. It's like, oh yeah, this is really mine. I remember seeing my first C8. These dropped what, 2020. I'm used to seeing that longer hood, the engine in the front, and then I switched it to mid-engine. I was like, what? I said, you mean my dream car done turned to something foreign? And you know, like, what? It was already looking outstanding to me. Then they went and did that. So I mean, I know people probably feel some type of way about it. But like, them people probably like, oh, I wish they would have kept the same look. I'm gonna be honest, I like them both. I probably get a C7 because I do like the C7s, or a C6 at some point. It's out of those two, maybe hopefully both. Go Z06, or at this point, probably can even push for a ZR1 in one of those. Probably, yeah. You know what? I think a C7 ZR1, that thing's got some get up on it. So probably get one of those. That'd probably be a good one. I like it's just got that Batmobile look to it. You know, probably even go all black on it. But so far all my cars have been gray, so I may just keep going gray with the black. I think it's just fitting. You know, you mainly see white, black, 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 red, black. But gray is just, I feel like it's just sleek, smooth, casual, nothing too common. So now to talk about this car. Right here, it's a 2023 2LT with the Z51 package. It's got like 18K worth of options into it. It's got mag ride, it's got front lift. Like, those are part of my requirements. So it really, you know, I'm doing a few months of digging, trying to find the right one. And I came across this one, and it was narrowed down to like my top 5, really top 2 or 3, maybe even just top 2. And then the other 3 would kind of be like, I'd be pleased with them, but they were kind of just like, you know, the lesser options, right? It's like, if this didn't fall through, I had that plan to, then after that, it was kind of like, all right, now we're getting to a point where we're not really settling, but you know, we're not really getting our full thing. It'll be enough, but I want more, right? And that's what this was for me. I had to have the mag ride and front lift. A lot of them were just the Z51 package, maybe front lift, no mag ride or whatever. I wanted everything, even with the high wing in the back. Like, I had to have it all. I had 4,400 miles on it, so the person probably drove it as an older guy. He drove like 1,000 a year. I was sitting in the garage. Like, that's what a lot of people do with these Corvettes, man. They just sit in the garage. Like, what? You mean to tell me you're not gonna drive the thing? Thing you spend money on, you're not gonna drive it? It's meant to be driven. Like, you mean to tell me you had it 3-4 years and you didn't even hit the first, the 8,000 mark? And I've seen a lot of people saying like, oh, the gas on these things. But like, dude, I drive a truck. I'm getting 17 miles a gallon. I'm not really tripping on, like, gas is cool, bro. Yeah, and I'm pleased with it. I got it at 67,000. So honestly, for the price of everything I was looking at, it was ranging from around, like, a lot of them was ranging maybe like 70 to 77. It was around there. So getting this, I feel like I got a really good deal for it. I mean, obviously we ain't got Z06 money, but even then, telling myself that, like, I had that thought. I was like, you know what, the Z06 is obviously in the future at some point. You know, I think I just had to get my foot in the door, get me a Corvette, and at some point, you know, we upgrade and whatnot. But come on, bro, I'm not finna sit here and tell myself like, oh, but it's not a Z06. Bro, you can't tell me. This shit, like I said, I thought this was a Lambo the first time I seen it. And when I felt this thing, when I get that kick going, I feel them tires spin. Oh, trust me, I done had it for a day. That first day I drove 300-400 miles, you know, just driving around. My boy lives like an hour away, so, you know, we just moving around, just enjoying life. I'm gonna put miles on it, bro. And one thing about the transmission, I know a lot of people are like, oh, these vehicles in the transmission, the DCT, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I used to not believe like the transmission rumors about GM, and I would still not like to believe them. But one thing about it is, when it comes to that warranty, I will have it in every vehicle I own. Extended warranty. I'm not gonna ever risk it, especially in something I pay good money for. Like my truck, for my Sonata, I ain't have shit on it, bro. I was like, they wanted an extra $3,000-5,000 for a warranty. I'm like, yeah, what's the price without that? And then the truck, I had a warranty on it. I got it in 2019. It was a 2017, so it's still under factory warranty. And on the last year of my warranty, transmission goes out. Just going through that, I'm like, nah, I ain't never gonna not have an extended warranty, especially getting saved on that last bit. Actually, the warranty had just expired. Like, I was fresh out the warranty a few months, and they decided to like, hey, we're still gonna go through with it and cover it under the warranty. So I ended up paying just like I think I paid like $50 total for like the visit or whatever it was, but I didn't have to pay no damn 20K. So when I got this, that's when I was shopping for. I was like, I gotta get me a warranty. Like, I was like, that's out of the question. So I wanted newer. I didn't want to go 2023. I wanted to go 2024 was like the lowest I would go. I really wanted a 2025. The 26s, it was just like, I can't get a 2LT. I got to go 1LT, and I don't want to just get the basic. There's nothing wrong with the basic, by the way. There's nothing wrong. I just said I want a mag rod front lift, and a lot of the 1LTs didn't have that. They didn't have the spoiler. I wanted all that. Like, I was like, I'm going to get all that. And then one thing I've seen about Corvettes is they're all low miles. Nobody drives them. So I was like, you know, I can go older. For those that don't drive the Corvette, what are you doing? Like, I mean, you got a Corvette, so enjoy it. Enjoy it how you want. Every time I would do my morning runs, just seeing my neighbor, he's got his red Corvette over there, and I always saw him. And I'll be just seeing him, I'm like, ooh, I said, I got to get that. Every time I'm running by, I'm just doing my little morning, you know, run. And I'm seeing that thing, I'm like, just a little motivation. I was like, just a little bit there. I get it. I got to. My boy, like I said, my boy Gino, shout out to GLC. Gino Loves Cars. Check his YouTube channel out. Check him out on Instagram and everything like that. He's got the blue CT4 Blackwing. That thing is clean, bro. That's one clean ass blue. And then my other boy, he's got an all white Corvette. And seeing him get my dream car, that was his dream car too. But like, in my mind, I'm like, nah, like, that's my dream car. Like, that right there, that's mine. That's not yours, bro. I don't care what you say. That's my dream car. So when people say, oh, this is my dream car, I'm like, nah, bro, that's my dream. I'm the only one allowed to have that dream, right? We ain't all like dreaming the same dream. My dream a little bit different. Nah, but I'm glad because that really lit the fire into my ass because I was actually looking at new trucks. But yeah, to give my thoughts so far, I mean, I stated how it, you know, it doesn't really feel like mine just yet. It's gonna take me a little break-in period, but I'm gonna get that in the next week or two. It's slowly wearing on me. I'm starting to not feel so overcomplicated about everything. Like, this shit overstimulated me, and like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, what is going on? I got some tech on my truck, but like switching from the tech to this tech, it's like, whew, I thought that was hot. Like, I thought, you know, once I had the center console thing, then I could, you know, CarPlay and all that, I was like, oh, this is high tech, you know, this is nice. Right now I switched to this, and it's like, I was like, oh, I was like overstimulated, but I'm starting to get used to it, tweaking my settings, changing my odometer or just my dash, you know, everything to see what I wanted to see. And then other than like the software of it, fantastic. I love that. It was like kind of weird at first, but it's starting to get on me. Even this over here, this little section right here, when I'm looking on the video, like, I mean, obviously it's just like all your AC buttons and whatnot, and the heating seat and all that. And looking at it on like camera, I'm like, bro, that looks so stupid right there. But then now when I actually get it, I was like, oh, it ain't that complicated. I was like, it's actually pretty simple when I realized what buttons it was, and then the way you shift and whatnot, it all makes sense. Front camera, everything's actually placed conveniently. I just had to quickly get used to it coming from a truck. And with coming from a truck, a thing I was really scared was how low this vehicle is. But it's not, dude. Like, if I look at my wife's Accord, like, this doesn't, I mean, it's lower than the Accord, but at the same time, it doesn't really feel lower, right? I'm always on edge when I'm coming over. Like, we got a little dip coming out of my driveway. I do the front lift, you know, I already got the memory going. And even without that, I'm gonna still clear it, but I just can't help but pucker up anytime I come across something that, like, I'm being careful with everything. Obviously, it's gonna take me quite some time to figure out what exactly I can navigate. Haven't scraped so far, but I'm doing a good job, right? It's just like there's some things that I probably am, you know, like I said, bro, I'm literally puckering, bro. I'm like, woo. I'm like, but I'm making sure, you know, I navigate it right. And there's a lot of things that I probably don't need to do that. And it's going to take time for me to realize what I do need. Because like I said, I'm coming from the truck. And there's been times where, you know, my wife's car scraped at some, you know, some crazy spots. And hers is a little bit higher than this. Maybe like probably a good 2 inches. But it doesn't really feel as low as I thought it would. The overall height of the car is, like, when I pull up to my boy, like, I look a lot lower because the car is just lower in general. The only thing that trips me out is right here. And when you come in here, that, I mean, obviously it has the camera, right? So I can pull up camera. The rear view camera is actually very, like, I love this feature to have the actual camera right there. It's taking me, like, my eyes, I don't know if I get, like, kind of a little strained. I did get a little headache the first day, but I was actually dehydrated at the dealership. We went to a car meet that whole day. Like, I'm depleted sitting in the sun all day. I drink a lot of water, so that day I didn't really get to drink a lot of water. just being uncomfortable at dealership all day. I'm exhausted, so that mixed with the HUD, mixed with that, it takes me a little minute. And I do get car sick. It's just one of those things, like especially a new car. I'm starting to realize when I'm introduced to a new car or a new spot in the vehicle, it takes me some re-getting used to, especially if I'm not in the right conditions of right hydration, right, you know, sleep, if I'm sleep deprived and whatnot like that. I don't know, call me sensitive, but it just is what it is. If I'm driving, I'm cool. It's a passenger thing for me. So, but yeah, that is, having that is really good, because in my truck, I'm used to just, looking back. I got a review camera, but I still, mirrors, look back. On this one, you look back, like I had to break the habit. I'm trying to make sure nobody's behind me. We're always review, look back. Okay, now I can get over. Bro, I'm looking back, I'm like, oh, bro, I can't see anything. I'm like, all right, well, you can, but, like, you can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really looking, you good, but it ain't something I'm banking on. Like, I'm going to use this instead of turning around and looking and trying to see over that, the wing and whatnot. There's really not much space to be looking behind you. Like, it just ain't going to work. And I honestly thought it would feel like have a lot more, like, blind spots, make it seem a little, I don't even know how to describe it. Just like, I felt like, because I drove my boy's Camaro back in the day, I'm thinking like I wasn't going to be able to see anything. I felt unsafe in his Camaro. But it honestly doesn't feel bad. I feel like I think it's because the hood, like the Camaro's hood is long. So in this one, I can see over. Like in my truck, I got great vision of the road. And in this, I thought I wasn't going to, like I thought I was going to just be in here and not be able to see. But like, great vision, right? I think it was just the Camaro thing. We're trying to see over their hoods. It makes it a little bit, harder to see. But in here, I have no issues. Quickly getting used to it. And yeah, man, I'm loving it. If you got a dream car, especially if it's a Corvette, go get that thing, bro. C8, C7, C6, C5, all the way down to 321, man. Whatever it is, bro, get it. Unless it's like a Mustang, bro, just get a Corvette, bro. Come on, man, what are you doing? No, I'm just kidding, bro. Whatever your dream car is get it. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna enjoy it. I was gonna wait till I'm old. I didn't want to become the statistic of like, oh, I'm gonna have one when I'm old for sure. Like, I assume all those older guys, they probably started young and worked their way up until they were old, and they just kept getting to be like 12 Corvettes deep, right? Or somebody just worked their whole ass off to accomplish a dream, and they achieved that and went and did it at that age. At whatever age you are, get it. Like, if you can get it, get it. Because if you told yourself that was a dream, if that was an accomplishment, a milestone for you, and you accomplished it, once you set out and say you're gonna do something and you do it, it happens, bro. The sky isn't the limit, bro. Like, you never know what can happen, bro. Little 8-year-old me, 10-year-old me, however young I was at the time, I could have been younger than that, but however old I was at the time when I said I was going to have a Corvette, dude, I really know that. I really wanted one, and it's always been in the back of my mind ever since. I would see him, I'm like, damn, my dream car, damn, I love them things, damn. Yeah, I'm going to have one day. Yeah, man, I ain't going to lie, this sun hit me, man. This sun is hitting me, and this is my first video. I didn't even know what to talk about. I'm gonna have more videos. I realized I didn't even started up and dropping this video. I gotta get a car mount so we do some ride-alongs and actually talk about some stuff. Talk about my likes and dislikes of it if after having it. I'm gonna talk about my first 24 hours in the video, all that stuff. But first and foremost, I gotta drive it, man. I can't not drive it. This thing addicting, bro. And that engine right behind you, I thought it was gonna be like loud and like something like, I don't know, I thought it was gonna be hot in here. And I was like, bro, the engine's like right there. I mean, obviously it's got like a little shield and its own little space and compartment, but that thing's a backseat driver, bro. Like, that thing is reminding me it's there. Like, I'm driving, it's addicting, right? I'm sitting here, it's like the Green Goblin. I'm going and going. Next thing you know, push it. Go faster. It doesn't want, it's like I got these marathon shoes, and I want to, they're the Alpha Fly 3s. They make me want to run faster. It's hard to run slower. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense, it's hard to go slower in them. And this, it's just like when I'm hitting the brake, when I'm slowing down, when I'm downshifting, the thing is like depressed. The thing is like, nah, baby, we gotta go. What are you sure you want to slow down? Go. And that's where, hey, the responsibleness in me. Glad to be 28. Glad to have the frontal lobe developed. Because if I had not, man, boy, the young me would been, I done pushed it now. Trust me, I know how to cross the 100 mark, but in a safe environment, not where I could hurt anybody. I don't condone that. You gotta be careful, man. You're not the only driver on the road and whatnot, but yeah, just to have that thing behind you, bro, it's just telling me, bro. It's just like, it'll remind you, you'll forget it's there. Like, I thought you weren't gonna be able to forget this thing is there. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, engine's gonna be loud, it's gonna be annoying, it's gonna be hot in there. Then you don't even realize it's there until you realize it's there. Like, it will remind you, it will let you know, like, hey, go, come on. You got it, there you go. You know what I'm saying? That thing cheering me and egging me on. It's a bad influence for real. But I'm loving it, man. I'm loving every step of it, man. I'm just sitting here rambling for like a good damn 30 minutes now. I gotta edit this video down, man. It's amazing to be living this life, man. And I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful. I'm grateful to be in my position. I'm grateful to have worked as hard as I worked. And one thing about it is I'm gonna enjoy the fruits of my labor. And you should too. Get that car, enjoy it, put miles on it. Don't park that thing in the garage. You don't wanna be in the garage, I promise you. That thing depressed out there in that garage. Let that motherfucker roar. Let that motherfucker free. Lion! Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hey, gotta go. Vet.